What's up, guys? Matthew, getting ready to watch the Season 2 finale of Oshi no Ko. I am so excited, yet so heartbroken at the fact that I have to watch this episode. This season has been genuinely incredible. I really liked Season 1. If Season 1 was like here, Season 2 is like up fucking here. This has been incredible. The last episode was so, like, I know I've spoken about it so much in the last couple episodes, but like, the prospect of revisiting Miyazaki and learning about some of like the Amamiya, his death, the connection between Ruby and Aqua and their past lives, that's my most anticipated thing. Like, as much as I love the murder mystery, as much as I absolutely fucking love the sort of business side, the acting, the singing, all of that, that's probably, like, for some reason, I don't know why, and I feel like a fucking weirdo for thinking about this, but the relationship between Ruby and Aqua for me is probably like the thing that I feel like has the most potential to really hit for me for some reason. So I want to hop straight into it. If you guys do like the video, drop a like, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I've got the flung through action on my Patreon, as well as Season 1 and Season 2. Obviously, I don't know how far in the future you guys are watching this. I hope Season 3 comes out really soon. I really hope so, because I don't want to have to wait a long time. I'm not going to read the manga or anything like that. I'm going to be purely anime for this thing, so I really hope I don't have to wait forever. But the final thing that I do want to say before we hop into it, if you do like the content that I produce, and you do like my Oshi no Ko reactions, please subscribe. It really helps me out. Real quick, the final thing I will say, I don't want to yap for too long. I'll say it at the end too. But obviously this is ending now. Obviously I'm filming this a little in advance, so this is going to end in a couple months for my YouTube channel. But after Oshi no Ko finishes, as of right now, I have planned I'm going to be watching Jujutsu Kaisen and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So again, I don't think it'll change in the time period from now until then, so it should be that. But if you're interested in those animes, stick with the channel. I've got them coming the week after this episode airs. So other than that, I'm ready to hop into it. Let's go. Oh my god, I didn't even think, I kind of thought that they would just walk away from it. Holy fuck. She did take the keychain, I bet. Oh my god. Holy fuck, they might try to put the shit on, Aqua because he just recently asked about him at the hospital. And there's no way for him to explain why. And he went to the house, and his fingerprints are on everything. Holy shit. I was gonna say, is the fucking star in her eye completely gone? Please, I really want her to talk. Please talk to Aqua. Akane's doing fucking detective shit in her journal right now. It's my fault I followed that motherfucker. Oh my god. I'm shouldering myself. Dude, why is she so fucking mature? Yes, of course. Because I followed him! Really? I mean, she didn't really fucking do it. She didn't do anything. She didn't really fucking do anything. It was Ruby who found it. Ruby did. Don't take credit, motherfucker. Okay, he's just... I don't really believe you. I think you're just trying to put up a front. Are you gonna help him with some information?
れでちゃんとアクアくん
Oh no, 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 dude, don't. Okay.
アクアくんは私がいない方がいい
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm confused. No.
楽なっちゃうんだよねあれ
Don't go
こ
and
の旅
die.
行でちゃんと話しようと思ってたんだ私たちはどうしよう明るくお別れできると
Oh
思
my
って
god.
止まれ
This is great in her. Oh my god.
なかったの止まれ泣いちゃ
She feels like she has to.
なかったの涙いつも舞台じゃいつもすぐに
Oh my god, dude. Oh, he's so rizzy.
もっと早く
I
言うべ
want
き
you
だ。
I want you to riz your sister though.
復讐はもう
It
終わった
isn't.
死体も見つけた。だから今度は
I think she might stop him because
俺
really?
を守りたい。
I think she might stop him. Wow. He might, because obviously this information is going to come out that Akane knows something. I fear that he might be really angry at her. I hope he doesn't feel that way. I want her to go wander somewhere connected to the doctor, and I want Aqua to be there too so they can discuss. What the fuck? Is this real? I can't tell it's real! Shit is fucking going crazy! What is that? What are you?
それ遺体から抜き取って
Holy shit, this is like a real fucking supernatural element. What the fuck?
何あなた
もしかしてお姉ちゃんあの医者さんと深い仲だったのかなだとしたら気持ちもわかるけど
What are you? A demon? An entity? A god? An
わ
angel?
かるわけない
Are you reincarnated I?
今私すごく機嫌悪いから
かわいいでもいいの私お姉ちゃんが知りたいことを知って
Are you gonna drip feed her information? Are you gonna tell her Aqua's identity?
昨晩はなんだかいろいろ大変なことがあったみたいだね。
Hey, but the show must go
今日
on.
はほぼ外ロケだけど気分が悪いとかあったら遠慮せず休んでね。
ルビーあんたに言ってるのよ
Let's fucking film. Shut the fuck up and let's go.
嫌いなのよね MV の外ロケこんなクソ寒い中季節感ガン無視の衣装着せ
Ruby looks sullen in the back.
昔ね有名なアイドルがここで極秘出産して死んじゃってた
What are you?
担当医だったんだってお医者さんは長らく失踪中と思われていたんだけどその音信不通になった日ってのがアイドルが子供を産んだ日だったんだ
Yo, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
お医者さんはそんな大事な日にいなくなっちゃったんだよいや大事な日だからいなくなったのかな
I'm so...
怪しい話だよね
You gonna try and blame it on him?
怪しいのはそれだけじゃなくて病院の周りにさずっと不審な男がいたらしいんだ
Holy fuck, that's the dad.
当時大学生くらいの
Oh my god.
中学生くらいの男の子
Oh my
そ
fucking
の
god.
片方は数年後に誰かが
Middle schooler.
自宅マンションでアイドルの愛を刺し殺した
Yo, she's handing all the fucking information to Ruby. Who? What are you? Are you a reincarnation? What the fuck?
ん
二人って言ったでしょ
さあ
Okay, not gonna give her all the information. Is this like death itself?
出すのがあなたの役目じゃない
I told you this is what's gonna happen. The next season is gonna be Aqua not involved and Ruby going down this dark path.
そうなると個性もケレン味も出てこない。
Ruby over here is
対
fucking
して
her career is gonna be put on hold while she's on this dark path for a while. Is it like a god angry at the fact that they reincarnated? Or is it the person who gave them the power to reincarnate?
犯人は二人組
Oh fuck.
ママは20歳っていう若さで見る
Oh my god, she's going full fucking dark mode. I told you this is what's gonna happen.
16年も一人で
She's trying to avenge the love of her life.
許せないどんな手を使っても
Oh my god.
必
Are
ず
you gonna put on that same act that
見つけ
Aqua
出し
put
た
on at the end of the play?
絶対に
Oh my god. Yo, she's evil! No, she's in the right. Oh. Something good or something bad? I mean, something bad, but do you like it? Dark. Oh my god, all the happiness has been ripped out of her life.
ゆっくり観光でもしていってよ。
明日の昼にはもう飛行機だけどね。全然ゆっくりできないわよ、それ。とりあえず温泉でゆっくり。
I mean, I know they're not gonna do it this episode, but I just want Aqua and Ruby to communicate.
上がるの？
1本目のスターティーはなるはやで投げるけ
And
ど。
who is this person fucking pulling strings?
この旅行はいろいろありすぎたな。
That's what I was expecting. That's what I was hoping for.
だけど何か一本の線でつな
Are you going to fucking... Dude, she's literally like Elle! She's gonna fucking realize that there's a supernatural element involved.
あれって正式に付き合うってことでいいんだよね。番組とか関係なくただの男女。
A man, an old man and a young girl.
顔赤いわよ。世当たりする前に。
I will steal him from you.
大事なことを考えてた気がするんだけど、頭ぼーっとして全部どうでもよくなっちゃった。
ま、今くらいいいんじゃない？
This is a great visual.
聞いたわよ。今度映画の主演やるんでしょ？売れたわね。
そんなことない。上映関数多くない。
Did they get Aqua into the same fucking movie?
で作品語るんじゃないわよ。十分すごいことじゃない。
Because they have to act in the same exact things.
これからあんたにとって大事な時期よ。この波に乗れるかで黒川茜の今後が決まる。それなのにこんな旅行についてきて、いつまでもレンリア気分でいいのかしら？
It's real now, bitch.
もうレンリアじゃないもん。本当にのぼせちゃったみたい。先に上がるね。
It's real now, bitch. I beat you to the punch.
お兄ちゃん
Oh my
は
god.
どうして役者になったのかな？
Are you gonna put it together?
小さい頃から監督のところで仕事してこの世界に固執してる。どうしてか茜ちゃんなら知ってるんじゃない？
I want them to know of each other.
人が芸能界にいるって私は思ってる。その人に会うために売れようって。
She knows he's on the same mission now.
それって誰？私には全然わかんないけど。
あんまりこの話ルビーちゃんにはしない方がいいだろうな。
Talk. I want it to be in the open.
連れてほしい。ルビーちゃんに情報を渡すのはヤブヘビかもし
Oh
れ
my god, she's withholding information now, the motherfucker. I mean, I said that that's what
んとかだよ。
I wanted
結
her to
構
do.
ミー
But
ハーなところあるから、アクア君。
そっか。
もう遅いし、そろそろ寝よう。
Ruby's fucking smart too. She might tell that she's hiding something.
そうだね。
I know she's not going to sleep. Are we going to see this entity again? What the fuck is that? A phone? A vape? I can't tell.
エマも役者志望の多いわ。木の板を土で叩くといっぱいの効果があるんだって。
Memcha really is just the humor.
みんな売れますように。
うちのタレント
Dude, Ruby's going to be so fucking dark.
もっと演技が上手くなりますように。
I hope to fucking kill that bastard.
ママと先生を殺したやつを見つけ出せますように。
Okay, okay. Oh, sure, she knows. She 100% knows. I've got goosebumps. Why do I have goosebumps? Yo, I'm getting kind of dizzy. Like, let's just fucking... Oh my god. I mean, I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's just good music, but... Dude, the animation and the visuals in this is fucking insanely good.
それぞれの
20 million?
誰かの導きなのか。今回の MV は大きな注目を浴びることとなる。それは新生 B 小町の知名
Oh,
度
wow, we
が
got
大
these
幅
guys.
に上昇する契機となった。そして半年
6 months!
俺とルビーが2年生、茜、有馬が3年生に進級。
大使。
それぞれの活動が大きく動き出す年の話だ。
Oh fuck. Don't end. No! Is there an end credit scene? I do want to say, obviously, I've been cutting out of all my reactions, and especially like on the YouTube and even on the Patreon. This ending theme is one of my all-time favorites. It's so fucking good. This season was so good. I'll talk a little bit, because I do think that there is an end credit scene. This season was so good! Please, in the comments, let me know if there's any news on when season 3 is going to come out, if that's going to be soon, if there's a release date or something, because I so want to continue watching this. This is so good. And again, like next season, Ruby is going to go down a dark fucking route, and I need them to understand of their reincarnations.
生きてますか？
Karu
言ったでしょ。足元に気をつけてって。
What the fuck?
人殺し
Oh my god, he's just a fucking serial killer. He just does this for fun. He just kills people for fun. What the fuck? I really do want to say that season of television, not just anime, was fucking incredible. I cannot believe how good that was. That was so fucking good. So many reveals, so many progressions of different storylines. Oh my god, man. Sort of, not only am I going to use this as a sort, you know what, real quick, actually, I'm going to rank this season 2 against other season 2s of television I've watched, because this was so good. I think I don't want to get too fucking big here. That might be a top 5. I think that's my 5th favorite season 2 of any show of all time. It's not better than Vinland Saga. It's not better than Game of Thrones. It's not better than Fargo. I will be honest, and this is my 4th favorite season 2 of television is Attack on Titan. I think I think I'm going to have to say that Attack on Titan is slightly better for me, but it's Oshi no Ko season 2 is right there. So this is a top 5 season 2 of television I've ever watched. That is the fucking highest praise that I can give for a show. I really want you guys to understand and fathom just how much I loved that season. And it was only 13 episodes, and it was spectacular. I was trying to say earlier, I'm not only going to use this as an episode to review, obviously, the season finale, but also the season as a whole. Just real quick to knock 2 characters off, Memcho and Miyako, very much in the background the entire season. Again, they aren't the 2 most important characters, so I'm not like angry or anything like that. Just, you know, they were in the background for most of the season. Miyako really, like, I feel like Miyako had like 3 lines. And then obviously Memcho had her comedic beats, but nothing real serious this season. But going into some of the major characters, Ruby. It's almost like a monkey's paw situation where I was begging, I want Ruby, and then they fucking turn her into some dark, decrepit. Obviously, she's going full blown on this revenge, and it's like this story is very tragic in the sense of like stuff is happening that like just through communication it would sort of help, sort of relieve people. Obviously, you know, the big thing in the first place, the thing that I'm absolutely begging to fucking happen is I want Ruby and Aqua to understand of each other's past lives. That's the thing that I want the most in this show. And they're gonna hold on to it for so fucking long. Like, they're gonna edge me for like another 2 or 3 seasons, I bet, before it comes out. But now, obviously, also with the fact that Ruby truly believes that Aqua is, well, she deduced that he was on a revenge mission, which is correct. He's just now given up the revenge mission currently. So I could and she feels very dark and very scary. I could definitely see a world in which Ruby finds some stuff out through her own research and tries to pull him back in. And this will obviously piss off there's a lot of like pissing off people, everything. I feel like if Ruby were to pull Aqua back into this revenge plot, it would piss off Akane. The minute that Aqua finds out about Akane knowing stuff, it would piss off Aqua, obviously. Dude, this dynamic is fucking insanely good. I cannot believe how good this season was. A top 5 season 2 of television history for me. This was so good. This was so good. And there's like so much stuff, so many theories and so many this and that. And this motherfucking father just going around murdering people. Like he's a straight up serial killer. Like again, I don't know like my big thing was why kill I? You know what I mean? And I don't really, because there has to be a reason. Like I don't think it would just be as simple as he's a serial killer. And even that kill at the end, I don't think it's as simple as he likes to kill people. I think there would be a reason, and I obviously don't know the reason, but there would have to be a reason for it. But the thing that I'm most questioning is this entity, this girl, this thing. I don't know if it's a spirit, an angel, a god. I know that they were worshiping, gods and all that, and I don't know the exact word. But that was that one really long name, the goddess of entertainment or something, performing arts. Maybe they're trying to lead me to believe it's that, and she's sort of helping lead Ruby and Aqua to get revenge because they took away her prized possession. Maybe that's it, but I don't know. She seems darker. Like it doesn't seem like as simple as like this, guiding spirit helping us figure. No, she seems this thing feels kind of scary and evil, and like it knows more than it's letting on, and it's leading us to a certain place. So she's never introduced herself to Aqua. It feels like she's only introduced herself to Ruby. So I could see a world in which this is some sort of evil spirit, and it's leading Ruby down a really, really dark path. And obviously it has. It's 100% led her down a dark path. Oh my god. It's so fucking crazy. It's so crazy. Like, I'll go to this sort of the love aspect of this season. Aqua. I love Aqua. He's such a fucking good person. And, I kept saying it, and I feel like I'm doing a really good job of reading his character. But, it just felt like he was so obsessed with this revenge that he wasn't letting himself, have anything happy, especially relationship-wise, was just using it as a tool to go up into the business. And the minute he finally sort of, starts to feel like he can have some happiness, he's introduced, like, such a I don't know how to describe it. I love Akane. I don't know. She's so smart. She might be too smart for her own fucking good. She's so smart. I kept making jokes like she's L-level detective. I think that she is going to do the same exact thing as L. She is going to deduce that there is a supernatural element to what's going on, and that would be the only explanation for what she's seeing, and sort of help lead or help do that. But she's also withholding information from Aqua, and again, I'll repeat it. I think that if Aqua were to find that out, he would be very, very fucking pissed, because it's his life mission. And while I don't want him to achieve this life mission, I don't want him to be taken over by this darkness. It's his life mission, and he feels like it's past, but the minute he realized he was tricked out of it, he's gonna go balls to the walls with it again. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, like, I really like Akane and Aqua together. I think that I really like them, but I also think that Kana's amazing. Kana is obviously, she's the character who's furthest away from this like killing and revenge and reincarnation plot. But I think that I like Kana with her more, with him more. Sorry. And then saying all that, you know who I like more than any of them? I want fucking incest to happen. Why do I want incest to happen? It doesn't make sense. It shouldn't be the thing. But their relationship is so wholesome for some reason, and there's an age gap, and I don't know. I want fucking Aqua to rescue Ruby from the situation. It is a little interesting. I will say, I'll get into Ruby big time. But I do think that it's interesting in the sense of Ruby's wish was for Aqua to figure this out, almost as if she just wants to sit in the background and let him solve it, and let him get the revenge for her. I think that maybe after, because obviously Aqua's not going to be striving for any of this, not going to be researching anything, so maybe it'll be at a standstill. Obviously, there was a 6-month time skip. Maybe that'll be such a long gap for Ruby that she might start doing her own research. And like I said, I do feel like she's going to try to... I think she might realize that he's not searching for revenge anymore. And she might try to get him back onto that field. Because, again, going back to that tragic thing, it is really tragic that, going into just Ruby's mindset, like, her fucking, one of her absolute main goals, because again, she's obviously... I would actually, I was gonna say that she's very, very inspired by Ai, obviously, and that's one of her major, motivations for what she wants to do and her original goals. But I would argue that her love for Goro is more important than that, and that was more of her thing that was, beating her heart, pushing blood through her system, building her dreams and motivations was so that Goro could see. And now that that is gone, I feel like she's gonna fucking throw this life away. She doesn't want to be an idol if Goro can't see. She doesn't want to connect. She's fucking dark and consumed, and it's all the more heartbreaking the fact that Goro isn't dead. He's right next to you. Oh my god, dude. Why was this season so good? You guys, please let me know in the comments if there's anything else from this author. I want to know. I really want to know. Because it's so... This is like rich. It's complex. I'm so conflicted. And again, I've been saying this for the last couple episodes. Like, it's not just some one-dimensional... Like you watch a show that makes you feel like really, really sad. And, it's great that it makes you sad. It does a very good job with that. But it just makes you feel sad. This show makes me feel sad. It makes me want to cry. It makes me laugh and have tears of happiness. And then it makes me feel scared and confused and alone. And this is one of the most savvy pieces of media I've ever seen. I'll be quite honest. Again, I want to repeat. I've seen a lot of television shows. I've seen a lot of seasons of TV. And this was a clear-cut member of the top 5 season 2s of anything I've ever watched. Like, no hesitation, no nothing. It immediately entered that spot for me. That's how fucking good this was. That is how good that was. Oh my god. I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed that it ended because I want to see more. And it's gonna be funny. If anyone's watching this in like the future, like a year or two, like after season 3 has been released, you'll see the you'll miss a huge part of my life. Or right now I'm pissed that it's ended. You're gonna see me so excited that it's back, and in between them for like a good 6 or 10 or 12 or 18 months, however long it takes to get the season out, I'm going to be suffering. I'm gonna be like Ruby. I'm just gonna be sitting here absolutely suffering, not being able to see this continue. Again, I've mentioned it a lot on the channel. I do make a lot of jokes being pissed about it ending, and I do have a lot of patience. I'm very much okay with waiting for long periods of time for new shows or new seasons. As a avid Attack on Titan fan, I had to wait so fucking much. So I do also think that the wait makes the moment of return even better. It makes you sort of care for what you're seeing even more. So, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, that was so good, and I'm so in love with all these characters. And obviously, I spoke about the end of the last episode. I believe like someone like Himikawa too has to be brought back into the story after we get more information on the actual father. It's crazy. Himikawa doesn't look like the father, and I feel like he had strong genes with the way these fucking Aqua and Ruby look. So, oh my god, man, dude, Ruby and oh my god, so Serena and Goro are so fucking good. It's almost crazy. Like they were only in the show for a short period of time, but like I really like. I could have watched a whole show about them. I am watching a show about them, but you guys know what I mean. Just real quick, going into the season as a whole, like I do really want to focus on the Tokyo Blade arc. That was so fun good. The show is so good. I'm speechless and I'm out of breath and I'm dizzy. I thought that season 1 was phenomenal. I was hooked. I really loved it, and season 2 started. And it was so much better than I could have ever expected. Could have ever believed. It was so good. So fucking good. It was so good. Okay? And like that was just the first half of the season, the Tokyo Blade season. And then it transitioned into this little mini arc about, you know, going to Miyazaki. And it arguably had my 2 favorite episodes of the entire show, episode 12 and 13. Like, that's how, like, it kept going. It kept getting better and better and better, and it kept exponentially rising. That's how much the quality increased throughout the season. And again, I'll repeat, I think that this show is giving me some of the most complex and, I don't know, complex emotions and feelings and perspectives of a lot of shows I've ever watched. Like, I really feel so conflicted when watching this for some reason. There's a lot of stuff, and I keep joking about the moral quandaries with the semi-incestual age gappy stuff. But like, I don't, for some reason, I think it's really well done. I don't get creepy vibes. I get wholesome vibes for some reason. And I think that's because of how much I like Serena as a character and how much I really felt for her. But again, it's heartbreaking seeing Ruby having to go down this really, really, really dark route. I don't know how many episodes the 3rd season would be. And again, I don't know how much manga there is. I don't know how many seasons there are expected. Please, if you're listening to this, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. But, I find it... I don't know. So, Ruby's going to go down this dark path. You know what I mean? And Aqua is going to sort of... He's going up, too. But, I don't know. It's, again, I keep going back to this tragic part. And the fact that I really do want... I want Serena and Goro to get together. But they don't really seem that close. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really communicate. Obviously, Aqua had been withholding this information for a long fucking time. A long time. And now Ruby is withholding this, and they don't really have any sort of idea or notion that they are... you know what I mean? Having these feelings. And again, I keep going back to the heartbreaking part because they don't realize that each of them are the people they care about the most in life. So it's so... And then this fucking villain, too, going around killing people. And again, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to say, dude. Like, there's so many moving parts of the story. I do really wonder... Well, I will be honest, now that I'm thinking about that figure, that little child thing, as maybe a god, or the goddess that they were talking about, or it's either the goddess they were talking about, the goddess of performing arts, or it's some sort of evil devil, death thing. Because again, I sort of got the vibe, well, I feel like the information that was given, and her vibe sort of kind of leads me down to some sort of evil path. It feels like almost sort of corrupting. You know, like a god of corruption, corrupting Ruby and pushing her to have these negative feelings and to not focus on her life. You know what I mean? But again, I'll say it. I'll go back and say it. And I've been saying this since fucking episode 1. I've been saying this since episode 1. The thing that I want the most in life when watching this show is I just want Aqua and Ruby to learn about each other. And I don't think that's going to come for a really long time. And again, like, Ruby is really scaring me. Not as in, like, she's evil, but, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, Aqua gave up his hope a long time ago, if that makes sense. So early into his life, after the death of Ai, obviously, that it feels like that was all that he had. So it almost doesn't feel like the sort of happiness was ripped away from him as bad as it has happened for Ruby. Ruby sort of grew up her entire life with the goal, not only just to sort of make her mother proud and be like her mom, but also, like I said, I feel like her major mover in her character, her major motivator was Goro, and seeing that be absolutely ripped from her, I don't think she has anything to live for anymore other than revenge. And again, this brings into the thing that I was scared for Aqua. Again, I always felt from the beginning that Aqua's storyline would be to sort of let go of some of this revenge, to let the people in around him to be successful and all that. But a part of me was also scared that he would be, like I said, completely consumed. He would achieve this revenge, and then he would kill himself because he doesn't have anything to live for. I almost feel like that'd be the same thing for Ruby. Like, I don't know, I just want Ruby and Aqua to be together. And, you know, I was taking a step back from the Ruby and Aqua stuff for a minute. I'll talk about Akane and Kana real quick. Kana is getting shafted. Like, she has no fucking competition in this relationship, which is, I don't know, it's surprising. She was the one who was introduced first, and it feels like Akane is just sprinted past her. But she, like, again, Akane is more mature than her. She is smarter than her. She knows how to not manipulate Aqua, because that's not what I'm saying, but, you know, knows how to connect with him more. I don't know. I'll say it again. I have full and complete utter faith that Akane will solve this shit. She will be the one to realize that there's some supernatural element. Will be the first one to sort of get Ruby and Aqua connected, maybe somehow. I don't know. What a fucking season! What a season. I feel like there's more that I will find, and obviously I will be rewatching this show. Obviously, not only do I technically rewatch it after I edit each episode, but I mean, when I do finally get a release date for season 3, I'm going to rewatch the first 2 seasons in preparation for season 3. And I will 100% pick up on more stuff, more theories. Obviously, I've been speaking about, obviously, episode 1, I said, you know, my friend Kyle is the gentleman who got me into this show. He was begging me to watch it for years and years and years. And I haven't spoken to him about it because I wanted to catch up to the show. So now that I'm caught up, I can also talk to him, theorize with him a little bit. I don't, again, the manga's ahead, so I don't really want to risk going online. I don't really want to get spoiled on anything. But again, I do want to discuss with people. I want to rewatch. I want to analyze. So I will 100% probably have some more theories. Maybe have some better understandings of certain plot lines. And hopefully I do have like a 10 or 15 minute little monologue before I watch season 3 premiere after I learn a bit more information. But as of right now, I think that's it. I don't want to keep talking in circles. This was so good. This was so good. This was so good. I mean, like, that's the thing. Sometimes I feel a little either guilty or stupid or cringy that I really compliment a show, but like, I also know that like the people watching right now, who, you know, especially if you're watching me yap for like 20 plus minutes as I have been, you guys are really big fans of the show. So you guys are in the same boat as me. You're in the same sort of fanboy, fangirl, obsessed with these relationships and with this story and with this revenge plot and with this some supernatural element. That's something I did mention this last episode. Something that I've been really enjoying with the plot lines and the twists is that nothing feels completely out of left field, other than obviously the fact that there was a supernatural reincarnation in episode 1. Everything other than that has felt very grounded, and while the story is complex, the sort of mysteries and reasonings behind things happening feel very simple. They feel very simple. Again, like they feel like 2 little puzzle pieces that are simple. You just have to connect them to figure out something. So I really did not think for some reason that the supernatural element of the show would be such a major part. Part of me, again, I've never watched a show like this, as I've said multiple times throughout my viewing of Oshi no Ko. I've never watched a show like this before. A part of me almost thought that they would have the, you know, reincarnation in episode 1, then nothing supernatural would ever be brought up again. There would be no explanation. There would be no this. But now that I'm thinking about it more than having, you know, experienced the show a little bit in the writing style, I do think that is going to have to be explained at some point. And I think the explanation is, you know, related. Well, I was gonna say related to this again. I don't know if this is a goddess. I don't know if this is an evil spirit. I don't know if they're manipulating Ruby. I don't know if they're a good spirit taking revenge for Ai. But if they were taking revenge for Ai, like Ai died after they were reincarnated. So is there a reason why they were reincarnated, or was it just really simply fucking random shit happened and here we are? You know what I mean? I would think there would have to be a reason. Again, maybe if we're talking about this goddess of performing arts, maybe I was such an icon, such a a beacon in this culture, that the love that Serena and Goro felt not only for Ai but also for each other through their shared love of Ai. Maybe that is why they were reincarnated. Sort of, Ai's spirit was, put into them, and allowed them to live longer. I don't know. But I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Because again, I want to repeat this. And it's something I feel like he did a really good job at predicting some of the stuff, the sort of Ruby and Aqua's arcs, not only just for season 2 but their future arcs. I feel like he did a really good job at predicting some of that stuff. But I really do say Ruby is now going full Aqua mode in the sense of she doesn't really care about her passion anymore. She doesn't really want to be an idol. It feels like, the most important thing for her right now is this revenge. So I could see a lot of sort of again, like Aqua the first 2 seasons, I don't want to necessarily say soulless performances, but like masked. There's not real emotion, there's not real passion behind it. It's just a means to move up into the world, as a means to get information. She's only going to take on roles or acting gigs or singing or videos or whatever, just so that she can make connections. And again, I really do have to, because again, the one thing that's a little weird for me is her wanting Aqua to find all this out and not necessarily doing things herself. I do wonder if we're going to open up the season with her actually starting to dip her toe into it, or her first course of action is going to be to sort of start to communicate with Aqua and get him back into the game, so to speak. I don't know. I just don't know. Like I said, I've talked for long enough. I've talked for like over 20 minutes. I feel like I could talk about this all day. I don't necessarily know if I would get anywhere prediction-wise, content-wise, but excitement-wise, love-wise, I definitely... You know what I mean? So, that's going to be it for me. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I really appreciate you guys if you stuck around, I should say, for my Season 1 and Season 2 reactions. Again, this was such a treat. I am so insanely excited for Season 3. Please, I'll say it for the final time, if you know any information about a Season 3, if you want to give me information about how long the manga is running, or if the manga's done, or if they plan on doing a lot more seasons of this show, I would really appreciate it if you guys talk to me about it, discuss it with me, theorize about it. That's another thing too. I got my notifications on for comments. So even if you're watching this in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, if you have any theories, if you have any predictions, if you have any ideas that you want to speak about with me, I would really, really appreciate you mentioning it to me, because I want to keep up with this. This show was so good to me. I'm gonna stop. You guys know. Please like, a comment. Please subscribe. It really helps me out, and I would really appreciate it. Like I said, I got the full reactions up on Patreon too, Season 1 and Season 2. And the final thing I mentioned in the beginning, but I will also just mention it one time right at the end here. Obviously this is ending. I think this is airing the last week of May. I'm filming this all the way back in March. So like I said, I went through this goddamn shit fast because I loved it so much. But this should be airing the last week of May. After that, I will be starting 3 new shows. I will be starting Jujutsu Kaisen. I will be starting Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, 2 insanely popular animes. I've obviously heard not only such great things about Jujutsu Kaisen, but specifically I've heard that Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is a contender for greatest anime of all time. So I'm very excited for that. If you guys like those animes, or you're interested in starting those animes, please come watch it with me. The other show that I'm watching, it's not necessarily an anime, but it's the most anime-ish cartoon, American cartoon I know of. I'm going to be starting Avatar: The Last Airbender as well. So again, if you're fans of that, please stick around with me. I'd really appreciate you guys staying around. Other than that, I am ready to leave you guys. You motherfuckers who are listening to this years or months after I've released this and are able to just go straight into my Season 3 reaction, fuck you. I'm so angry that I have to wait for an extended period of time for this 3rd season, but this season, 10 out of 10. Mwah. This show has entered like my most anticipated. Okay, I gotta stop. This show has entered some of my most anticipated shows list, so I'm really excited for it. So you guys have a good one. I will hopefully see you not in too long. I hope it's pretty soon, but you guys have a good one.